Okay, so, before we start this video, it all is going to be shot down at camp. I'm making this the day after I made this video. I need to start remembering to ask for people to start subscribing and hitting that little bell notification, turn all notifications on. That way you can see what videos are coming up on what days, and you'll get notified whenever I post any video. Now, hit that like button if you like any of my videos. If you just like me in general, that's all that matters. It's really just me, right? It's all about me. Yeah, no, I'm joking. But it is very important to share this to your friends, because that gets more people here so we can talk about more things. That's what I want this channel to be, mostly talking. I do want to start doing some gaming videos, but only place I can play here is here at the park. And mostly I'm watching Netflix here because I have to spend 2.5 hours here to charge my phone, charge my batteries, my e-cigarette, and do that. So it's easier for me just to watch Netflix than it is to play a game. But make sure you do hit that subscribe button. It helps me. It lets me know that people are actually interested in my stuff, interested in the topics in my daily life. And I mean, I'm a loner, so you won't see too many people in my videos, but there will be a few, like Luke and Virginia, Priscilla, Eric. Every now and then they might be in it. If you don't know who they are, go back and watch Girls Night Gone Wrong. You will see or hear me talking to Priscilla, Eric. Then I think Kyrie was in that, but no, she's no longer with them. I think she's still friends with Priscilla. Me and Kyrie are still Facebook friends, but I don't really talk to her all that much. So, enjoy the next clip, please. What's up, people? Okay, so, actually really starting to enjoy making these videos more than what I thought I would. I'm gonna try and sit y'all down here again. I know it's a bad angle, but I'm sorry I don't have a tripod. I do, however, have some twine and a little brain, yes, but I still have a brain, so I can make a tripod using sticks, twine, kind of like I did my selfie stick for the homeless video. I actually made me a selfie stick. It got destroyed, but it worked really well for holding my phone. But yeah, just boring day for me, and nothing spectacular. And yeah, I just wanted to make something for today because I know I need to, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. I'm still not used to the nicotine content in that one. I am vaping Candy King Strawberry Watermelon Bubblegum. It's actually really good. I did not steep this or or breathe it. I just popped it open and started vaping. So the flavor's not as good as it could have been, unfortunately. It is 6 milligrams of nicotine, which I'm used to vaping on 3 or 0 right now, because that's all my friends ever had, was either 0 or 3. And it didn't do much for a nicotine headache, so that's why I really got back into smoking and dipping. I have 2 left in this pack. And lighter. And then that's all the dip I got left. One more pinch. And it's a wintergreen flavor, so it's minty. I like minty. This juice is actually pretty good. I gotta fill it up because I'm running low. So you might get a little bit of the drip tip in the view. I'm sorry, I can't do much about that right now. There, happy. Pushy people. Now, This tank I did not buy. A friend gave it to me because he got out of vaping for a little bit. I've jumped his case about vaping. This is not something that you do if you've never done these. Let's get that right now, straight. My whole childhood, I was raised around cigarettes. So, as a kid, I was curious about these. That is why I started smoking as a kid. I stopped because I knew it was bad for me. Plus, I couldn't actually smoke a full cigarette without coughing my lungs out because I still had virgin lungs. My throat was still not used to the smoke that you get from these. So I would cough, and that made me quit. But understand this. I'm trying not to show off like the name of these because I'm not sponsored and don't want to be, but these I'm not addicted to. This I'm not addicted to. I like their flavor. I like what they are. Don't get me wrong. But with these, I've went almost a month without a headache, without a craving for them. Not addicted to nicotine. It's all about the flavor. Yes, having nicotine right now helps with my headaches. But I get headaches every day. I've got a headache right now. It's no big deal for me. It helps keeping it to a minimum of the headache. It doesn't get so severe. But if I really wanted to, I could drop all this stuff right now. Never pick it back up. But it's boring down here. Okay, real fast. This part of the clip, I know I sound like an idiot and I sound stupid. The only reason I did get back to smoking was because the flavor. I missed the flavor. I know I can get it with e-cigarette with tobacco flavoring and like 1 or 2 drops of a menthol to get the menthol hit. But that is the only reason why I went back to smoking. And then I got pneumonia. I was in the hospital for 4 days because my HIV was such a severe case. They had to keep me in there to make sure that the antibiotics worked that they gave me and it didn't affect my HIV in any negative way other than what HIV is. So I started to dip. I used to hate when people would dip. It was something that was so disgusting, so nasty, and just why would you dip? But I knew I needed, or I wanted the tobacco flavoring. Yes, the dip I'm using is a wintergreen, but it's still tobacco, and it's still dangerous. Mouth cancer, you don't get lung cancer, but you do get mouth cancer, and you can lose part of your mouth from it. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. That's why I'm trying to wean myself off of dip, wean myself back off of the tobacco flavoring, and get back to vaping. Remember, I will say it later on in the video, vaping is about harm reduction. It's not harmless, but it's less harmful for you than cigarettes or dip. But let's get back to the clip. That keeps my hand busy. That's why I like the mod more. I do have another tank, which was also given to me. Everything here was given to me minus the coil. The coil I actually bought. My other tank is an RDA. Whoa, I gotta sneeze. And it kind of got wet. But it's by Vandy Vape. That's the mesh RDA. It does have a coil in it, but the cotton coil's old as heck, and I don't have any more cotton. Nor do I have a way to actually cut up the mesh to make it fit, because the mesh is too wide. too long. So I need scissors. I don't have scissors down here. I have a knife, and it sucks to cut with a knife because that's how I made that one. But I got onto him about vaping because 18, 19 years old, never smoked. Never smoked one of these before. A day in his life. Picked up a mod vape and started vaping, even though it was at 0 nicotine. Anything that you put in your lungs is not good for you. I don't care. This is not about being harmless. No, mods and stuff are, as my favorite vape channel, Ron Hall, RKHTV, says, it's not about being harmless, it's about harm reduction. There's less chemicals in this, whenever it gets heated up, than in one of these cancer sticks. Right? This has more chemicals. Over 700 chemicals till you take a lighter and you light it up. Then it goes over to 1,000 different chemicals. It's ridiculous. But, you know, my lungs are already screwed up anyways, so might as well keep going. Not to mention my health issues, being HIV, I'm going to die. I already know that, but hopefully I can get a few more years out of my life. A few more than my dad, a few more than my mom. Although my dad died at an older age than my mom, but whatever. This just got really depressing. I am so sorry. Once I get a tripod made for the phone, I'm going to do some videos outside of the tent. Me working on my fire pit, getting it finished up and done up. Getting things put up that needs to be put up. Tarp's been finished, kinda. I need more tarps. But, and then I want to try and make a couple chairs. All of this is going to be made from the woods here. Nothing is going to be bought minus my twine. Paid $1 for 200 feet of this. And this is what I've been holding my tarp up with. It's stronger than that because that's what I made. We had some of this down here whenever I made my selfie stick, and that stuff stinks. Doesn't smell. But this is stronger, and it's $1.50 for 150 foot. I maybe used 10 foot of it so far. So I bought one of each, just so I can have over 400 feet. Well, 350 feet, so you know. It's not bad. It's a lot of string cordage. But, you know, I'm going to try and make all this stuff. I'm going to make a tripod first. I might film it, I might not. I don't know whenever I make that tripod if I want to film it or not. But, you know, it might happen, it might not. But there will be more videos about how I'm building up this tent, how everything's going to be done. I don't have any protection on the sides of my tent, just above my tent. So I got to do something about the sides. I have an idea, it's just going to take a lot of work on my part. And I need a hatchet. So I either need to come up with some money, buy one from Walmart, cheap one, so I know it's not going to last all that long on the sharpness of it, but that means I can also get a sharpened stone, a wet stone, and sharpen it. Because I can't do the type of sharpening that I want to do down here. I could use like one of the Alone Survivors, how he sharpened his tools was taking a log, taking dirt, rubbing on the log and then sharpening it. Okay, I can do that and keep it sharp, but it wouldn't keep it as sharp as I'd want it. Plus, I already have enough issues keeping my fingernails clean and trying to keep my hands clean. So once I start working on everything, I'm gonna get really, really dirty, especially on my fire pit. I'm still waiting on my house slippers, that's what I call these, to get dry. Because Friday, whenever that storm came, that's what I put my feet in to get out of this camp when that tree came down. So they got really, 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 really wet, along with my white shirt, my red pants that I normally wear. And because it's supposed to be raining, I don't really want to hang them out, but I know I need to. Because otherwise they're going to get mildewy and nasty and smelly. At least with more rain coming down, until it dries out completely and everything dries up. They won't get mildewy that way. So, yeah. But for right now, that's the end of this clip. I might make another one, I'm not sure. A lot of this probably will be edited out, cut out, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so I guess I'll leave you out on a vape. Haven't done this in a while, since Frankfurt. So, I'll leave y'all out in a vape. See how y'all like that. We'll do an O, and then we'll just cloud it. Okay? I knew I had to get that cough out. Okay.